So we will start today with the preface of the book. So let's start. The creation is not limited to this earth or the solar system or to one galaxy or one universe. It is vast, limitless, and boundless, incomprehensible by humankind on earth. The great grandfather of this limitless creation, that is Bapuji, through his divine vision, has not only seen the numerous solar system, galaxies, universes, multiverses, but also creations beyond multiverses, that is, Behad ki Kala ka Brahmand, that is, creation with unlimited power. The creation is such wonderful and vast that it cannot be expressed by any number of this earth. So word behad is used to signify the limitless infinite creation. Bapuji, through his divine vision, has perceived the vast creation of the infinite of infinite, known as behad ke behad, limitless, infinite, in effect the entire unlimited creation of God. The purpose of the writing this book is to present to the supreme divine knowledge realized by Bapuji in his divine vision in an organized manner as also in an easy layman language, so the benefit of the average spiritual seeker and mankind. It is important to note that such a divine knowledge has not been taught by anyone till date, not just it been written down, nor has it written down in any of our scriptures, ancient scriptures such as Vedas, Puranas, Upanishad, or Shastras. The objective of writing this book is to create awareness in the mankind about the messages that have always been given by extraterrestrial entities, aliens, over the ages for the benefits and welfare of humanity. We also need to know that mankind is not alone in this entire cosmos, and the life exists not only on our Earth but also to other planets, solar systems, etc. In fact, there is an existence of life on the seven layers, also known lokas, dimensions above Earth within our solar system. There are infinite numbers of galaxies, universes where definite there is a definite existence of the extraterrestrial life and varied varied types of the life forms in this vast creation. The objective of this book is to impart the vital knowledge of extraterrestrial life to the average man so as to raise his her awareness about alien and their existence. The main aim of writing this book, Life and Multiverse, is to enable every human being to know himself, to know about his soul, to realize soul consciousness, and to make him understand what is our real nature. How did we change from the incorporeal divine light form to the subtle form, and from the subtle to the physical form? How did creation happen in the incorporeal form? How did creation happen in the subtle form? And what type of creation took place in the subtle form of the soul? So subtle form, I understand that subtle form is not like a physical form what we have. It's the maybe the spirit world they're talking about. How did we understand that whatever we see in the physical world is actually based on the life forms in the subtle dimensions? Many things, whether living or non-living, have emerged from invisible subtle world only. These facts will be linked to many topics of this book. It is to be noticed that the ancient religious manuscripts and books. One can find many examples where it has been proved that all things have come to the gross physical world from the subtle dimensions. So the question arises, who has created the subtle world? Yeah, that's interesting question. So we are saying that everything is being created, everything was in the light form, the subtle form, and it's being created, the physical form is arrived from that, it's been created by the subtle form. Now the question is, who created the subtle world? So from time immemorial, the true wisdom realized by sages and saints and powerful souls from the higher dimensions divulged in written form. They are called Sanatan Shastras. Sanatan Shastras have explained in depth about the earth, our earth. That is, it is a billion and trillion of years old. So we are saying here in the book that the earth is billion or trillion years old. Oh, that's really good. Many time cycle known as Chatur Yugas have passed on this earth and the cycle of infinite time has passed. However, till now humankind has never questioned to mind as to who is he, from where has he she come, why has he she come on this earth only. That's right. There are many, there is a galaxy, why we are here, but in galaxy we are, this is like a one solar system, why we are only on this solar system, because science has proved there are many solar systems, so why we are only in the solar system? So that's a good question. How can we go back to our eternal divine home? Interesting, quite interesting. Good part is that what question we should ask is already written over here. So it seems that many people ask this question, so that's why they have created a book to help to answer those questions. Amar Loka. Okay. How to attain the ultimate quest of the soul, the Param Dham, supreme abode, and Param Shanti, supreme peace. It is critically important that each human being need to identify its core principle, learn about themselves, have the knowledge about the entire infinite of infinite creation in the cosmos, and know about the different categories of souls. Again, one wonders as to how did the uncountable number of Shiv, Mahashiv, Param Mahashiv get created, and when? What was the process of creation of these celestial entities? And in this book, we have attempted to correlate the supreme spiritual knowledge of this boundless and finite dimensions of creation with the Sanatan Shastra, so that every human on earth can understand that the Sanatan Shastra, so that every human on the earth, I'm repeating, sorry, can understand all the important topics in depth and know the truth that it is not only the earth that contains life, but life is abundant in all spheres of the cosmos. How big is the infinite world of creation? How to comprehend it? Who created the infinite worlds? Who is the creator of each world? Who is the creator of all creators? Who controls the entire cosmos? Who is the almighty authority, ultimate power, and supreme powerhouse? The religious and the spiritual paths that we can see today have come on the earth for the past few thousand years ago only. However, our solar system Brahmand is trillions of years old. If so, who is the creator of founding father of various religions? That's a good question. So we have many religions, right? So I guess everybody knows that. Why have the gods and goddesses become humans? Oh, what is the subtle world. Can souls travel from one universe to other? Right? Like we travel in the earth. Is it possible to travel one universe to other universe? Where will I go after my death? What is this? What is the eternal immortal world? How can a soul go to the eternal world? What exactly happened to our multiverse, which was initially filled with the supreme light and supreme elements? And how did it fall down to the world of the five gross elements and turn into the mortal world? An attempt An attempt has been made to answer many of such mysterious questions in the forthcoming chapters of the book. The master creator and the grandfather of the infinite has given us knowledge through his intense meditation and spiritual efforts. By always being in the soul consciousness state and incorporeal state, he emerged all the supreme knowledge and transferred from his superconscious mind to his conscious mind, and finally imparted the supreme divine knowledge to all of us. To bring down this extensive divine knowledge and multidimensional knowledge on earth and to express the human language of this earthly plane is extremely challenging work, but it has been accomplished by the grandfather of the infinite. Bapuji has taught us that there are numerous Earth-like planets. There are infinite solar system, infinite galaxies, and infinite universes in this vast creation. The creator as well as controllers of these infinite creations are different. Similarly, there are infinite number of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. There are infinite Shiv, Mahashiv, and Param Mahashiv, who have their own different worlds as well as own creation. The Param Gyan of supreme infinite knowledge has been divulged by Bapuji through his deep observation in his divine incorporeal multidimensional knowledge to express the knowledge earthly plane accomplished by grandfather of the infinite. Sorry, I have to read it again. I lost where I was. So Bapuji has taught us that there are numerous Earth-like planets, there are infinite solar system, infinite galaxies, infinite universes in this vast creation. The creator as well as controllers of this infinite creations are different. Similarly, there are different number of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar. There are infinite of infinite Shiv, Mahashiv, and Param Mahashiv, who have their own different worlds as well as own creation. The Param Gyan or supreme infinite knowledge has been diverged by Bapuji through his deep observation in his divine incorporeal state of the Samadhi. Therefore, let us humbly attempt to understand this supreme infinite knowledge deeply in our mind and experience self realization. Interesting. Otherwise, this precious and invaluable human birth would be wasted. The knowledge given by Bapuji is useful for the mankind in order to escape from the eternal cycle of birth and death in this moral world. So, we sincerely request you to study this knowledge and elevate your soul, right? This supreme knowledge of Almighty Authority is known as Behad Gyan. Till date, such knowledge is not determined, sorry, disseminated on, let's see, disseminated on earth. However, there is no word to correctly describe the invisible supreme divine world realized by Bapuji. So the words are taken from the scriptures from Sanatan Dharma, which helps to describe the knowledge of higher dimensions of supreme divine world. In order to have the proper understanding, it is requested to refer the glossary at the end of the book carefully. Behad ki Param Maha Shanti. Alright, so we completed the preface. So let's start. Next is about Bapuji. I guess we will do it in the next session. Thank you for watching.